Welcome to Shadow Me Tarot. I am going to do an unboxing of Tarot of the Sweet Twilight by Christina Benetende. This is a Lo Scarabeo deck from Italy that I got off of Amazon. And let's go ahead and it's cheap, terrible, cheap box. But this is kind of standard Lo Scarabeo. So, little book, only a few pages in English, so very short definitions, but there is some reading information, how to do spreads. There's a couple spreads. I always like a book that has spreads. It's always important to me, particularly if there's one specifically made for the deck. This is our introductory card here. Oh, here we go. And the Lo Scarabeo, and I'm probably saying that wrong, Scarabeo, decks are typically have these four corners in all different languages. So they're printing these in English and Spanish and Italian and French, and probably there are other languages on here I don't know. So maybe German or Swedish, who knows. In any case, we are going to look at this. Here's a little shiny for me. There we go. Maybe a little bit better. Pull her down. Okay. So we're just going to take a quick look at the comparisons for the. Just do a normal unboxing, and I'm just going to turn the cards over, and you can compare the difference between the Fool. I like. I do use this as a shadow deck. I like how in this Fool card, they are walking away from the precipice. Its cat here is trying to like hit the strings away. So where the Fool is kind of in charge, I kind of feel like this one is who's pulling the strings, is what I think of a Fool. Who's pulling the strings? Is this guy a puppet? Anyways, those are kinds of things that you try to look for. Every Fool card in every deck really just means the same thing: new beginning, innocence, trustworthy, or in the reverse, recklessness, naivety. So, you just kind of take from the images. Maybe the artist is leaning more on the reverse meaning or a negative meaning of who's pulling the strings. He's not in charge of his own destiny at this point. So in any case, let's flip these cards over. I'll move this closer so that you guys can see the back side of this card. I always want to see the back side of this card. It's a little odd one too. Okay, so this deck has it reversed as well as some others. So in this deck, the Justice card is number 8 instead of Strength. And that is common in a lot of decks. So you read the card exactly the same as you would. It's just in a different position, or just a different number in this deck. Same exact card though. And when you're reading other decks, or you're just even your regular Rider-Waite deck, you can also read the Strength card as Justice then. And you can also use the Justice card and read it as Strength. So can add to your knowledge instead of confusing us, which it did for me for a while. And number 11 in this deck is going to be Strength. See, a lion, same thing. Although this one's got a Yoda figure. Ode to Yoda right there. All right, so this is a confusing card. It says 9 of Wands, and there are 9 wands in there, but that girl is holding a sword. So that took me off guard a little bit, but it is what it is. Still, you know, boundaries. Warrior, wounded warrior. Good solid boundaries. Maybe even just maintaining those boundaries. I don't know. That sword definitely stood out for me. Okay, so just to kind of finish up here, you can see that these are slightly smaller than the regular tarot deck. So it's the same length, but about a border smaller. Or about the border smaller. So it just doesn't have this white border around it. Let's compare them side by side. This is just kind of basic card stock. So I want to say it's probably the same exact thickness of this deck that I have in my hands, just without the 30 years of dirt on it. There you go. Yeah, but it's exactly the same. It's probably exactly the same thickness as a regular tarot deck. Slightly smaller. The cardstock is, it's okay. It is the kind that probably will bend when I do my when I shuffle. Actually, it's not too bad. You know, a lot of times the bend only happens depending on the size of the card. So if it's a little bit too big of a card for my rainbow, then I end up bending it. Anyway, yeah, that shuffles very nicely. All right, let's see what it does to the edges when I... We got the Four of Swords. Time for a rest. All right, let's see what it did to these edges. Just kind of doing this quick little bitty shuffle here. And I would say that they held up, you know. You're going to have some of that. But, you know, I got nothing but that on this. And I love these cards, so these will wear nice. I like it. I like it. All right, so we'll end there. Thank you for watching this unboxing of the Sweet Twilight Tarot. Please, if you like my channel, or if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and you'll get notifications when all new videos come up. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.